What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Woman shares her struggle of dating as a curvier woman. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
Let's talk about things I've struggled with when it comes to dating as a curvier girl.
All right.
As we already know, I have 1, never lived a skinny day my whole entire life, and 2, have never had a boyfriend. When it comes to dating, so much pressure is put on like how you are on the exterior. So as you can imagine, when so much pressure is placed on how you look on the exterior and you're not confident with it, dating is just not easy. I have always and still struggle with the thought process that I need to lose this amount of weight until I'm able to actually be in a relationship. I have matched with guys on dating apps and gone to their Instagrams and seen that their ex is skinny. And instantly that makes me think like, this person is never gonna like me. Throughout all of my 20s, I loved going out. I loved going to bars, and I was always the biggest girl in my friend group.
Come on. Love going out to bars, getting a cheese clap. Fast, not slow. Let's get back into it.
Can't help but notice sometimes when you are going out and guys are approaching your friends and not you. So often I'm getting like the pity drink because I'm there with my friend and the guy will like want to buy her a drink and they're like, well, here's this girl tagging along, so I guess I'll buy her one too.
Poor you. This chick's complaining that she got free drinks because her friends were hot. Oh, man. Imagine if guys complained about the benefits of hanging out with other attractive men. You're like, oh my gosh, she's only sucking me off because I'm his friend and she's doing it to everybody else. Let's keep watching.
You also end up comparing your dating app experience to your friends who are not curvy. For the longest time, when my one friend was single, we had this like running joke because we would always match with the same guy.
Right.
We would both message, not saying anything crazy. It'd just be like, hey. And she would always get a response and I would never. Of course, I can't help but think it is because I am a curvier girl. Also, I do share on here a lot of the messages that I get on like Bumble and Hinge, and if you know, you know. When it comes to dating apps, I compare my experience with my friends because when they get on, they get asked on actual dates, whereas I get asked to go to a guy's house.
Yep.
Now, I know dating does suck for like pretty much everyone in general right now, and these experiences can happen to you even if you're not like a curvier girl. But as someone who went through high school being a bigger girl, lost a bunch of weight, and then has since gained weight back, I will say when I was in my like skinnier phase, I was getting approached a lot more by guys out in public. This is also when I was getting asked out on like more dates. So I mean,
Sounds like you found the solution to your problem.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Doesn't sound like she found the solution to her problem, man. She lost weight and her experience changed. What are we complaining about here?
like, how can you not compare that? I don't have a solution for us. I wish I did, but I just like to come on here.
No solution, she says. No solution. Oh, man. Oh, man. What planet is this?
Kind of talk about this stuff. So if you are feeling like this as well, like you're not crazy, I think unfortunately being a bigger, curvier girl, we're never going to have the same experience as other people we know who aren't. The best thing we can do is really just try not to compare ourselves and realize that we only need one husband, really. Maybe 2 if you're into it. I don't know. We just have to look a little harder and deal with a little more BS. That's all. As always, love you guys. Bye.
Wow. Yeah. So, guys, you heard it for yourself. She talks about her struggle dating as a curvier woman. 2 things I want to say before, because I'm going to read these comments. These comments are going to blow your mind. But her telling me that she has never had a boyfriend, and her saying it's because she's been fat pretty much her whole life. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Why? Because this is America. Walk around in America and you will see fat chicks with boyfriends. That's not it. It's that this chick right here, she is, from looking at her and hearing her experiences, she's the type who wants to settle down with men who she simply does not qualify for. Because I can guarantee you this, those nights she was going out, those nights she was having fun, oh yeah, men were busting those cheeks, guaranteed. But that wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to just invite her over and have her sneak out at night because that man doesn't want to be seen or claim her out in public. It's not enough. It's like, why are you going for these guys who are obviously not into you? She can get a boyfriend. That's not the issue. It's the type of man that she wants. If LIZZO can get a man, so can you. And then there's the what's the solution, which is just mind-blowing. The solution is to lose weight. In these comments I'm going to read, you guys are going to find out that women would rather tap out of the dating market than drink coffee. Listen, we're going to check out some of these comments so you guys can see what I mean. This first commenter, this guy just said, bars, drinking makes you gain weight, so hope you stopped drinking, she responded and says, this actually made me laugh. Thank you. Another person here, a woman who could relate to her, said, always being told I need to lose weight to find love absolutely wrecks you. Oh, it hurts. So sad. She responded and said, literally. I mean, these women are complaining that they have to lose weight to attract a man. But they get drinks. And on top of that, they get laid. What is the reality of a man who doesn't bring to the market what the opposite sex values? If you're a man today who's not only physically overweight, but you also don't have money, you're not getting laid. You're not getting the benefits of hanging out with other guys who are getting laid. You're not getting attention. Let's check out a few more comments. This commenter says, dating as a big girl has caused me nothing but trauma. She says, I wish I could say different. Another person here says, I get thousands of men swiping right. I get a few dates. And the creator responded back and said, this. Yeah, it's because, guys just swipe right. They just swipe right. And then they look to see who they matched. And they go through and pick the most attractive women. Another woman here added, unlearning the thought process that you have to lose weight to be lovable is tough. You don't have to lose weight to be lovable. There are plenty of overweight women, fat chicks who find love, but most of these overweight women do have to lose weight to get commitment from the man they want. The man they want. The man they want. She goes on to say, especially when you have so much evidence that supports it. So you're basically ignoring reality. Unlearning the thought process that you have to lose weight is ignoring the reality. And she says, when there's so much evidence to support it, you're ignoring observable reality. You see the evidence that, hey, if I lose weight, like the chick said, she said, hey, at one point I lost weight and a lot more men approached me. You see the evidence, but you want to live in a delusional world. This shit's insane, bro. This shit's insane. Another woman here says, the seeing their ex part. And so these chicks are complaining because when they find these guys and they go look at their ex, it's just a skinny chick and they hate her. She's like, look at her. She's so skinny and healthy. F her. F that chick. Probably runs and does yoga and Pilates. F her. The creator responded and said, horrifying. LMAO. It's actually a very interesting topic, guys. Women do care about how attractive the last woman you dated was. They do, right? That's that social proof. Another comment here says, girl, the pity drink. The crying emoji, I feel this. Oh, man. I've kind of been in that situation before back in my dating days. I remember, man. You guys know what it is. You're out at the club and you see some chick that you might be interested in, and next to her, oh, LIZZO. You're like, okay, how am I going to do this? And the club's not really a great place to pick up chicks, by the way, but let's get back to the story. But you see the chick and you see her friend, right? The overweight friend standing next to her, and you're talking to the friend and then finally you make your move. And while you're talking to the chick who's obviously interested in you, you're looking at the friend, they're awkwardly looking around just like, ah, shit. Let me introduce myself to the fat friend real quick so I don't look like an a-hole. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? You know what I mean? I never bought drinks. I don't recommend guys buy drinks when you're out here with these women. You get that number, mutual exchange contact, ignore her for the rest of the night, and contact her when she's not feeling herself so much in that club. But yeah, it is awkward with the overweight friend there standing there, and you gotta kind of seem like you care about her too. Weird stuff. Next comment from another woman says, for me, besides all the other things that hurt when dating as a bigger girl, is seeing my friends actually believing we go through the same problems. Yeah. Of course. You know why? Because they're ignoring reality too. How are you upset that your friends really don't acknowledge that you are living a different life because you're overweight when it comes to dating, of course? But you fail to acknowledge that your weight affects your dating. They're feeding into that delusion too. So women know that they lie to each other, right? Their fat friend will come up and be like, I don't know what's going on, and I just can't get a date. And the friend will say, just manifest it. Just manifest it. The right one's coming somewhere. Just keep waiting, pray. Instead of saying, hey, have you ever thought of losing weight? This is why guys would just dominate, because I can look a guy in the face and a guy can look at me in the face and say, yo, man, you're fat. That's why you're struggling. You're broke. That's why you're struggling. Another comment here from another chick says the same thing happened and is still happening to me. Like society says we love curvy girls, but when I was my lowest weight, that's when everyone loved me. We don't tell those lies over here on the coffee pot. No, we keep it real. But I know you don't want to hear that. You don't want to improve your life. It's just too much work.
I just don't really want to do that. That's just too much work.
The creator responded back to that chick and said, it's sad when you can see the difference. Then believe what you see. Another woman says, every single thing you just said, people keep yelling at me to use apps, but I do, and I swipe right for loads of people. Damn, that's sad. And get 0 matches back, she says. And the creator response says, it's rough out there, sis. Another chick here says, I feel like guys only treat the women they're attracted to with respect. Getting asked on a date versus guys only being interested in hookups. So I remember doing this video a while back of the difference between how women perceive overweight men and men perceive overweight women. And you can find that it's a pretty popular video. So when they did that study, they found that when men see an overweight woman, the feeling they get is annoyed, irritated. An overweight woman irritates men. The part of your brain that says I'm annoyed or whatever, that's the part that gets triggered. I'm not a scientist here, guys, doing my best to explain it. And for women, when they see an overweight man, you know what they see? Nothing. No, literally, you don't exist. They do not register overweight men as people, basically. You're just there. And so ensued the argument in that video and in the comment section of women saying, well, I think it's worse because at least we just ignore fat dudes, and men are actually triggered and annoyed by it. This is a real argument. The women actually thought that being invisible, because if you're a man who's unattractive today, to women, you don't exist. These women can get on here and talk about how they're struggling, but I bet you there's the guy in their DMs who they're just like, oh, not you. Not you. I'm talking about Tyrone. That's who I want. I'm talking about Chad. Why can't I get Chad and still be 300 pounds? But they don't register the guy they're not attracted to who's overweight. He doesn't even exist it's just invisible, doesn't exist. And I remember one comment that made everything make sense. The guy said, listen, even a neglected child knows that bad attention is better than no attention at all. That hit me. I was like, whoa, that's facts. Now the comment here says, I think I will not be good enough to date until I lose weight. This chick says, good for you. Every single day I hate my body. I was the pity drink girl too. Sounds like she's about to take accountability, so that's what's up. Now the chick here says, validating how hard this is, but I've noticed the more confidence I've gotten individually, the easier dating has been. People are attracted to confidence, and confidence doesn't come from thin air for anybody. For you as a man, a lot of men get told, be confident, be confident, be confident. You don't just tell yourself, be confident, become confident. It comes from accomplishing things and bettering your life. Being proud of what you see when you look in the mirror, being proud of what you've done. Get good at something. Suffer through improving in that thing, and you will start to build confidence. Now the comment here says, I was told by 2 consecutive men that I would be perfect if I was 120 pounds. Oh, just 120 pounds. She says, I'm 5'10". Ooh, okay. Nope, not gonna happen. So I stopped dating. I don't need it. So again, tapping out here instead of actually fixing her life. Another comment here says, you're so beautiful inside and out. Your videos always resonate with me. Thank you for sharing your experience. Make me feel less alone. Sad shit. Yeah. Listen, guys, what do you think about this video? As always, leave your comments and thoughts down below. Till next time, man. I'm out. Peace.